Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the Paco Arena as we move to the men's division of your vleague Collegiate Challenge 2023. This is match number 7 of the division, and our first game of the PM Games feature the San Beda University and their opponent across the net, the Ateneo de Manila University.
volleyball is back dito po sa vleague. We have here between these two lady squads. Kaya ang bola. Going sa likod. And that's it.
Timing is everything talaga. It's long.
And that is the score. Oh, championship point.
Tuloy pa rin ang aksyon dito sa bakbakan.
Pinalo. Umiscore.
Wow! Lahat na para kayo!
And the crowd here at Paco Arena are having the time of their lives. This is where it all started. Mula pa rin po dito sa Paco Arena sa Manila, patuloy po paghatid namin sa inyo ng vleague Collegiate Challenge, this time in the men's division. Ang laban na naman po, nagdalawang kupunan na mahaba po ang history sa kanilang pagbabakbaka. The San Beda Red Lions taking on the Ateneo Blue Eagles, this time in men's volleyball. At magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Noel Zarate, welcoming back the one and only Chiki Pablo. She is back. Chiki, bati ka muna sa libo-libo mong fans.
Nako, it's so exciting to be back here, no? And what a way to start the coverage again for me, for my comeback. Then by having men's volleyball, lots of action, di ba?
Titignan natin nga sa ating team standings exactly where we are right now. Ateneo, of course, undefeated, but we've only had one game so far dito po sa ating torneo for the Blue Eagles. For San Beda naman po, coming off a loss that could all change today, Chiki Pablo.
That's right. Ang Ateneo nga, they won in 4 sets against the AAC in a little less than 2 hours. At ang kwento nun ay ang galing ng kanilang mga blocking and service aces. Ito namang San Beda, no, they were not able to get the win against Perpetual Help. At ang kwento naman nun ay dahil sa they had a very difficult time sa kanilang digs and receptions.
Well, of course, para naman din sa kupunan ng San Beda, we all know that this is talking about the rivalry of these two schools. Pagdating sa San Beda and sa Ateneo, it goes way, way back to the 60s when Ateneo was still in the NCAA. At sila nga po yung naglalaban sa men's basketball. Pero dito naman, sa kupunan ng San Beda, we're looking at a very young core para kay Coach Ariel de la Cruz. Of course, yung last game nila, magandang pinakita naman dito nitong si Kevin Montemayor. He was the leading scorer with 9 points.
That's right. Si Kevin Montemayor, sabi nga niya, no, he's originally an opposite hitter na transpose lang to outside hitter because they're laden with injuries sa mga outside hitters nila. And so he's still adjusting, but good, diba? 9 points agad.
Right, and Coach Ariel actually did say na meron nga siyang tatlong susubukan na bagong players dito for San Beda, hoping to bounce back from their opening day loss. But they will be going up against Ateneo. The Blue Eagles, of course, coming off, as you said, a 4-set win nung kanilang unang outing, led, of course, by Gian Salarzon, who did a little bit of everything there in that game, Chiki.
Oh, meron siyang 11 attack points, 4 blocks, 3 aces. And I guess nakuha niya yung mga 11 attacks niya because they had good reception, good digs. And when you have good reception or digs, the playmaker, yung setter, mas maraming options.
But they did get a lot of points from other players as well. 4 players in double figures para sa Ateneo in their opening day win. At ito nga pong laban na masasaksihan natin between San Beda and Ateneo will happen after these.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our officials for this match. Our first referee is Mr. Mark Santos, National Referee. Our second referee is Mr. Paulie Sanchez, National Referee. Let's call on the starting lineup of our San Beda University Red Spikers. Middle blocker number 5, Andre Bakil. Opposite hitter number 10, Rolf Gabalsa. Middle blocker number 11, Justin Santos. Outside hitter number 13, Kevin Montemayor. Outside spiker number 16, Ranger Tahir Lutin. And starting center number 22, Jason Baltos. Starting libero is their team captain number 14, AJ Ruz. And the head coach for San Beda is Mr. Ariel De La Cruz. Calling on the starters of the Ateneo de Manila University Blue Eagles. Middle blocker number 4, Jed Copio. Opposite hitter number 5, Ken Batas. Starting center number 7, James Licauco. Outside hitter number 8, Emil Pasino. Middle blocker number 17, Jerick Sendord. And outside hitter number 18, Gian Salarzon. Starting libero is their team captain number 13, Lance De Castro. Head coach for the Blue Eagles is Mr. Tim Santo Tomas.
Starters for both teams, as we mentioned, para sa San Beda, Chiki, they will have 3 new players in their lineup right now. But again, all eyes will be on Kevin Montemayor. Can he replicate his performance from his opening day game?
Yeah, kanina nga nung nakausap ko siya, sabi niya, he's gonna work hard on his blocking kasi wala siyang block points in the last game. Ito naman, Ateneo.
Yeah, and of course for Ateneo naman, alam naman natin, Emil Pasino continues to be one of their leaders, but Gian Salarzon, as we mentioned, did a little bit of everything from the open hitter's position. Yes. And of course, yung kanilang captain, ito pa rin po si Lance De Castro. Again, a libero as a captain. It's starting to become common nowadays. Parang dati, you never heard of a libero being a captain. But yun na nga, for the last 2 seasons, si Lance Pongs ang captain dito ng Ateneo.
Oh, nung time mo, I think yung mga captain outside hitters, no?
Time ko talaga, no? Yung time ni Chiki Pablo, hindi pa po uso libero. Yung time na. But I'm looking at the history nitong kupunan at ng NCAA and trying to trace the champions over the years. Ateneo actually has won 2 NCAA championships. And you have to go all the way back to 1975 and 1976 and 1977. San Beda, ironically, has not won a single one. But could this be the year that they make inroads sa UAAP or make that sa NCAA? Ateneo, of course, playing in the UAAP. And Emil Pasino is gonna get the first point for the Blue Eagles.
Siyempre, may momentum build-up agad si Pasino, no? Carrying this first hit. Talagang setting up the pace for Ateneo.
And Emil Pasino, of course, also a member of the Ateneo beach volleyball team. Kaya nakita naman natin yung kanyang versatility.
Yeah.
May konting meeting kaagad between the line judge and our first referee, Mark Santos. As Ateneo will now serve, courtesy now of James Licauco. For San Beda, of course, as we're gonna have a point there for the Red Lions. Of course, San Beda naman, coming off a straight sets loss, they did not really look good in their opening game. Chiki wasn't even close actually, 25-14, 25-17. Pumalag nung third set, 25-22.
Oh, and sabi kasi ni coach, they're still really trying to find out kung what's the best combination inside dahil nga ang dami nilang may injury ngayon.
At marami rin sila nag-audition, kumbaga, para makapasok din sa kanilang kupunan. So San Beda making good on or getting a point off the error galing dito sa Ateneo. So 2-1 right now here, set number 1. Great save there by De Castro. Pasino going airborne once again. And Ruz going the other way now, and that is Cabalsa with a hit.
Ang ganda nung set, no, ni number 14, yung kanilang libero na si Ross. It was high, it gave yung hitter nila enough time to compute gaano kalakas yung kailangan niyang ipasok.
Ralph Cabalsa, of course, scored 3 points in their opening day loss. In the meantime, nakapuntos na naman on the over-receive itong San Beda.
And when you have an over-receive, ano yan, talagang nanamnamin ng kalaban mo and they're either going to dump it or talagang hit it hard.
That is Pranger Talihudin with his first point, 4-1 for San Beda. Good start here for the Red Lions. Quick play para sa Ateneo and Sendon able to score.
Ang galing nga ng leader ng Ateneo you know, he really, number 13, no, he really celebrated that point.
Yeah.
Brings up the energy level.
Oh, when you talk about energy, I don't think anybody in all of men's volleyball can match the energy of Lance De Castro. Perhaps later we'll see sa UST itong si Joshua Ibanez. Pero pagdating dito sa game na to, it's Lance De Castro, the king of energy. In the meantime, the king of that attack was Santos para sa San Beda.
You'd see there, no, halos isa lang yung blocker na umakyat to try to stop him. And so, the playground masyadong malaki para sa kanya.
Justin Santos scoring also. And San Beda now up 5-2 here in the opening set. Licauco going to Salarzon, who's still looking for his first point in this game. That's a big wind-up there for the Red Lions. Unable to score. Salarzon tries again. Good floor defense being shown here by San Beda so far. Sa kabila naman, ang tira dito ni Cabalsa. Salarzon, third time around. This time it's good.
Mahaba-haba yung rally na yun, no?
Yeah.
Because we could see talagang ball movement, people in the court talagang gumagalaw and trying to defend their court.
And that wasn't even a power hit galing dito kay Gian Salarzon. But that's still enough for his first point, and Ateneo cuts the lead down to 2. Ross on the reception. And again, parang pag pinapalo ni Cabalsa yung bola, akala mo na-flatan ka ng gulong. Yun yung tunog, diba?
Oo, yung tunog. Pero deceiving yung palo niya kasi nagkaroon tuloy ng miscommunication sa floor defense ng Ateneo. It was so fast.
Cabalsa with his second point of the game. Para dito sa kupunan ng San Beda. Now up 6-3 in the early goings here. Licauco and Gopio able to get that.
If you have a good first ball, you establish your middle right away, and that's what Ateneo did.
If your name is Jet Li, you'd better run. Your offense really good. Jet Li Gopio with his first point. And that will now bring up Ken Batas. So Batas, one of the veterans para dito sa kupunan ng Ateneo, overshot that by a mile. So, may kita ka natin dito. Tutuwa ako sa Cantigo scoreboard natin. You can actually see dalawang puntos na San Beda from the errors of Ateneo.
Yeah, ang ganda nga.
Diba? So, we're updated
Correct.
on what's happening with the game in terms of the individual stats. And that's another spike point here for San Beda. And that is courtesy of Kevin Montemayor as San Beda now takes a 4-point lead into our first technical timeout here in set number 1. 8-4, magbabalik po kami.
Welcome back to Paco Arena for the men's division of vleague Collegiate Challenge. I'm Orla Des, who's working on the sidelines. The Ateneo de Manila University won against the Emilio Aguinaldo College last Sunday with a 4th set. I got a chance to talk to Enzo Gutierrez, na naging player of the game, at sabi nga they will always stick to the system they've been working on kahit na makapuntos pa raw ang kabila. Kaya naman abangan natin kung makukuha pa rin nga ba ng Ateneo ang panalo. Noel and Shiki.
Thank you very much, Arlove. Of course, talking about Enzo Gutierrez, he came off the bench to lead the charge para sa Ateneo, and it's always great to have a setter who's what, like 6'1", 6'2"?
6'2".
Malaki-laking setter yan.
Yes.
But again, it is Licauco starting, and he and Gopio have been connecting very well for the Blue Eagles so far. In the meantime, sa kabila naman, another bomb coming from Kevin Montemayor.
Montemayor, siya yung naging best player in their last match against Perpetual Help. So you can expect a lot of firepower coming from him.
And that is too much firepower on the serve naman. Galing dito kay Ralph Cabalsa. So 9-5 still in favor of San Beda. And here comes Gian Salarzon, who had 3 aces in the last game. Isa na lang, kwadro na yun. Or quads, as we call it. Doesn't get one there. Quick play, masyado mababa naman.
Kasi hinabol ng setter ng San Beda yung first ball, and he had a little bit of a hard time putting that ball up.
So again, these little errors. Actually, that's the first against San Beda, according to our Cantiga scoreboard, of course. So that lead is down to 3. Salarzon just stepped over the line. And Coach Timmy Santo Tomas going, well, whatever.
Yung tapon kasi niya, hinabol niya yung tapon ng bola niya. Kaya natapakan tuloy yung line.
10-6 San Beda. Montemayor.
Wow.
That's the way you do it. Liucauco galing sa likod sa Larzon.
Nagkamali man siya dun sa service niya, bumawi agad, diba, with that attack.
Pretty close to being a stepping violation. But he was still able to get it done. So 7 serving 10 ngayon para sa Ateneo naman. It's Jet Lee Gopio. Another one of the veterans for Coach Timmy. San Beda's gonna try to attack that donut hole. Ganda naman ang pag-collapse. Ang depensa ng Ateneo, kinulang lang ang tira dito. Ditong si Kennedy Batas.
Pero alam mo yung yung ginagawa ni Liucauco, talagang iniikot niya yung bola para hindi madaling they can't figure out ang San Beda kung kanino mapupunta yung next na bola.
Right, he and his sister, setter naman ng women's team, yung kapatid niya. So it runs in the family, and they're running the offense very well.
Nice.
Amil Pasino again.
Alam mo, ang volleyball, it's really not all about firepower. It's more of the intellect.
Yeah.
Diba? Iniisip mo kung saan mo ilalagay yung bola. And that time, hindi kailangan ng malakas na tapon
And again,
or napalo.
yung beach volleyball experience talaga. Alam mo sa beach volleyball, it's not all about power.
Yes.
We've covered beach volleyball before. Yung mga placing. That's very crucial. And you bring it to the indoor game, that's a big advantage. Liucauco serve, fielded well. Quick play naman para sa San Beda. Redwell, Pasino tries again. Out of position that time. 1-2 play for Ateneo. Still can't score. Paldos sa likod naman. And nailusot ba ni Cabalsa? Yes, he did. So Cabalsa scoring heavily here for San Beda in the first set. Although Ateneo is just nipping at their heels. Puntos pala para sa Ateneo. Okay, originally sumenya sila to San Beda. So 11-9. Pinilit pa rin. Iba talaga pag malakas ka pumalo, ano?
Ano, makikita mo, the blockers were there. Pero here, look at this replay, Talagang the blockers were there. Kaya lang, because mabilis yung bola ng pagpasok ng palo, hindi coordinated, hindi synchronized yung blocking ng Ateneo.
And Bola.tv is Bola.tv is our official live streaming partner. Maraming salamat. I think I do see some of our friends from Bola.tv. I think Yumiko is here as well as Melrose. We're going to see who's present para dito sa Bola.tv a little later on. As Amil Pasino, former captain of this squad. Now serving Ateneo down 2. Ateneo down 3 on a perfect execution of that middle play, Chiki.
Grabe yung palo ni Justin Santos. Talagang frontline attack, frontline din yung bagsak ng bola niya. Of course, it helped na isa lang yung blocker niya.
Yeah. San Beda has not relinquished the lead in this match. They're up to 3 once again. But that is going to go straight to Gia Pasible Street.
Hindi sa Robinsons.
Hindi, malayo na yun. Grabe. Power serve yun. Abot na Robinsons Otis. Ateneo only down by 2. San Beda wants to get something back. And outside, Cabalsa, kanyang tira, Chiki, tumama sa antena.
Yes. At alam naman natin, pag tumama sa antena, it's considered outside.
Nung araw, pag tumama sa antena natin, sira reception natin sa TV.
Oo nga.
Para magagalit ka pa, masala pag bumabagyo na. Oh, great block by one of the smallest men on the floor. That is Ken Batas.
Yes, solid block there from the Ateneo team. Talaga, tiningnan nila alam nila kung kanino pupunta yung attack, and they were there for it.
Ken Batas is about, 5'8"? One of the smallest members of this team, able to register the block point. Kaya lang, ang bilis ng bawi naman ng San Beda, courtesy of Justin Santos.
And you know yung palo na yun, it was really courtesy of the setter. Look at how he saved that second ball.
Amazing setting here so far by Jason Baldos. And again, San Beda has not relinquished the lead. Tumabla tayo at 13. Red Lions have it back once again. And Justin Santos up to serve ngayon. Santos, this kid is only 19 years old, by the way.
Wow. Dami pang ano to, mag-i-improve pa talaga. Nice.
And a quick attack naman. Galing dito kay Andre Bakil. A 21-year-old,
Yeah, si Bakil, nakita niya yung blockers in front of her. So ang ginawa niya, linihis niya yung bola niya. Pasok.
San Beda's lead up to 2 once again. Sharp serve, Licauco, quick play, Jet Li, Gopio can't score. Gopio tries again, and this time it works.
Alam mo ba itong si Gopio, yung first sport niya is really basketball. Ito, second sport niya, and he has learned to love volleyball, sabi nga niya.
Eh, yung JV Sumagaysay kanina, may training ka ba? Hindi, may laro ang basketball ngayon. Pag ikaw, si JV Sumagaysay, of course, tatawag namin dito, Mr. Marathon Sets.
Wow.
Did the first 2 games, pareho 4 sets po inabot. Baldos going to the other side, and that is long. We have a tied game once again.
Both teams working really fast. Binibigay nila yung bola nila sa setter nila, and the setter is really going from pin to pin. Parang talagang linilito yung kalaban. It's a chess game, no?
It is a Baldos versus Licauco duel so far in terms of the setting. Batas on the serve. Great block by Salarzon. Kabila naman, sa gitna, wala pa rin. Salarzon out of position, still forced it and gets the score to give Ateneo their first lead of this match into our second technical timeout, 16-15 for the Blue Eagles against San Beda. We'll be right back.
The San Beda Red Spikers is ready with their fresh recruits and they are eager to secure the glory of San Beda. Nakausap ko ang team captain ng Red Spikers si AJ Ruz, na talagang nakakapaan pa raw sila kasi karamihan raw sa kanila ay mga bagong recruit, kaya magandang simula raw ito para sa kanilang team para mas makapag-gel pa raw sila at mas maging confident. Noel and Chiki?
And, thank you very much, Arlav. Again, AJ Ruz at si Lance De Castro are both liberos and they're both team captains.
Oo.
Diba?
Ito yung sinasabi mo nga na ngayon, yung mga libero, sila na yung nagiging team captain.
All started, I believe, with Danny Ravena for the Ateneo Lady Eagles.
Right.
I'm sorry, the Ateneo Blue Eagles na rin po sila. Yung men's and women's team po, wala na pong lady.
Okay.
Sa atin din, sa UP, ganun din. UP Maroons na tayo.
Maroons na.
Fighting Maroons tayo. Wala nang lady, wala nang ano. Iba meron pa rin. But again, yun na nga, liberos becoming captain, it's not as uncommon as it was in the past. 17-15 now for Ateneo. Namigay si Batas ng 1 puntos.
Kuminsan talagang nag-out yung mga services because they try to hit that ball hard to make it difficult para sa floor defense, para hindi sila makarun ng play.
Double sub here as Dom Castañeda is gonna see his first action of the match. Kasama rin si Arnel Tolentino. So Tolentino will be doing the opposite spiker role. So that's a very tall setter. Ito si Dom Castañeda. 21 years old, or turning 21. He's 20 years old right now. Or just turned 21, sorry. So February pala. Castañeda on the set. Licauco this time chooses a different target in Ken Batas. And I believe a net touch will be called against San Beda.
Yeah, there was a net violation there. Sometimes kasi you wanna be aggressive at the net kaya kuminsan sumasabit.
Buti nga dito, hindi nila problema yung buhok Minsan yung buhok mo yung tumatama sa net. Hindi ko nuts. Yung pala yung buhok mo sa replay, kitang-kita.
Oo nga.
Castañeda, Tolentino, rain, and a great block there coming from Emil Pasino.
Great timing
Oo,
on that jump.
wala siya mapupunta.
Nabasa niyo kung
Single
saan.
block, Chiki.
Yeah.
Oo. And suddenly, San Beda's losing their grip of this first set. Timeout, Ariel de la Cruz.
Basic muna. Spiker, gawa tayo ng paraan. Pag naset na yung bola, wag nyo i-expect yung bola iabot sa inyo ng maganda. Expect nyo lagi, mataas, mababa, gawa tayo ng paraan. Okay? Kailangan natin makareceive ng first bola. Ha? Sige, yan muna.
Focus lang muna tayo kung ano yung tinraining natin. Huwag naman tayo gagawa ng ibang ano, ha? Go, dahan-dahan tayo, dahan-dahan. Let's go, SBU!
Ayan ang captain. Tapos na si coach, papasok si captain para magpaalala. Ito si AJ Rus.
Oo. Sabi nga ni coach no, na kailangan basic lang muna ang anuhin nila, ang puntahan nila. And then expect whatever kind of set ang ibibigay sa'yo. Kailangan mag-adjust yung hitter.
Well, no adjustment yet coming from San Beda. And the onslaught being shown here by Ateneo. Salarzon puts it in play.
Wow.
Castañeda nakatayo lamang pero yung kanyang target naman ay nagmintis. Looks like Tolentino missed it.
Alam mo yung beach volleyball na experience ni Salarzon talagang working for him here. Look at how he serves. Sobrang deadly.
This is now a 4-point lead for Ateneo. Remember, in their first outing against Emilio Aguinaldo College, they lost the first set. That's a double contact on Castañeda. At hindi na makakahintay ng panibagong rotation si Coach Ariel de la Cruz. He's bringing back the starters. Usually, you want that full front line working for you all the time. But now, kulang pa sa rotation. Ibabalik na niya. Ateneo has now claimed the 5-point lead here, Chigi.
You know, with that substitution, let's see no, kung na-break ba yung momentum ni Salarzon or he still has it.
It's hard to think how anybody can break his momentum. Siguro pag may itim na pusang tumawid sa court, yun siguro. Well, look at that. I mean, he's still serving very well. Baldos out of position naman, and that one is just out. Para dito kay Pranger.
Si Salarzon may court sense siya. Nakita niya yung bola, medyo mababa, but he knew he was at the end of the court. So, shoulders and up, yun nga yung rule. Outside na yun.
3 points away, the Blue Eagles from claiming set number 1 when they were down by as much as 5 points in the early goings. Baldos on the quick connection. And that is Bakil redeeming himself.
Yeah, talaga, ang ganda nung first ball. Yun yung dapat talagang concentrate ng San Beda, that first ball, so that yung setter nila si Baldos can run a quick or run to the pins. Lots of options.
Licauco has one option, and that is to go to Emil Pasino, and Pasino is able to put it away. Ateneo now up by 6. And we are going to have our first look now at Andre John or AJ Almadro seeing his first action of the game. AJ Almadro. Serve specialist. Slam dunk attempt there para kay Bakil. That will work.
Oh, ang ganda nung dump niya doon kasi talagang walang tao sa zone 3.
Yeah. Gopio will return. So, 1 point lamang itong si Almadro. Lead is down to 5 though. This is still very manageable. Let's see if they can string together some points. Itong kupunan na San Beda. Licauco going to Pasino, who is going to send that to outer space.
Ang ganda ng connection ni Pasino at saka ni Licauco, no? They ran a fast play because they recognized the blockers of San Beda. Kaya kita mo doon, isa lang yung blocker, naiwan yung middle blocker sa gitna.
Wala talaga magawa ang depensa na San Beda. Now 6 set points for Ateneo. And they have a full front line with Licauco serving. Combination play, and that is blocked. Another point for the Blue Eagles, and they will claim set number 1, courtesy of Jerick Sendon. As we see it here again, Chigi, the winning point of set number 1, delivered on defense by Ateneo. Confirmation of our first set score, 25-18 for the Blue Eagles. Again, ang ganda ng panimula rito, Chiki, ng San Beda. They led by as much as 8 points, or make that 5 points, 8-3 at 1 point. Quick plays, good reception galing kay AJ Rose to set up Baldos, and everything else followed. However, Ateneo had an answer.
Yeah, ang Ateneo at first, parang pinapanood nila tinitingnan nila paano ba gumalaw ang San Beda, and then they were able to make the proper adjustments. Ang laking tulong doon, syempre, yung unang palo ng Ateneo, they got that score, they got the momentum, and then the service aces. Malaking bagay din yun.
Talk about the defense as well at the
Yeah.
net for the Blue Eagles. A 7-point win in set number 1. Bago po magsimula ang set number 2 sa ating laban between San Beda and Ateneo, these numbers, Chiki Pablo, for you to dissect.
Yeah, look at the errors. Very controlled ang errors ng Ateneo, pero ang San Beda, double digits, no? And that's because talaga yung mga attacks ng Ateneo, very hard to receive. Tapos yung placement nila, kung hindi man hard to receive, ang napakaganda ng placement, ang hirap i-cover sa sahig. No?
At hindi lang basta-basta rin nakakalusot yung mga tira dito na
And the
San Beda.
blocks, look at that, 4-0.
4-0 on the blocks. Yung attacks nga halos pantay lang So the one thing that San Beda needs to address really, as you mentioned earlier, are their errors. 10 in the first set. That's a little too much when you're going up against a powerhouse UAAP squad, former UAAP champion as well, two-time champion.
Yes.
Ito nga kupunan ng Ateneo.
Kaya nga siguro, yun ang sinabi ni Coach kanina, concentrate on the basics. But, because nga, this is a new set of players and they're still adjusting. Wala pa silang solid na chemistry kasi ngayon lang sila nagkakaroon ng kilalanlan.
Yeah. And again, they have a lot of players. They have like 20 players.
25 actually.
25, you're right. Nagro-rotate dito as Batas tries to get it going here for Ateneo in set number 2. Long rally to open this set. Still kept alive by Pasino. And he has to give it up. Chance here for San Beda. They will go to the other side naman. Long rally pa rin tayo dito, Chiki. Quick play. It's very rare that you see a rally lasting this long in men's volleyball. But that's exactly what we're being treated to for the first point of set number 2. Pasino comes up short. Nanggigil.
Nanggigil! Pero ang ganda na nung rally, no? Talaga everybody's moving in the court. Ang ganda nung blocking ng parehong kuponan. Nanggigil lang dun si Pasino sa dulo.
Tayo ka agad si Coach Timmy Santo Tomaso. Okay, you had your fun. Relax. So San Beda once again scoring the first point. Pasino can't redeem himself, but there's going to be a net touch called on San Beda. I believe Santos is the guilty party here. So for Ateneo, Amil Pasino.
Oh,
That one. Yan, papuntang Robinson's Otis. Nasakay na sa jeep.
kaya si Coach Tim nandito na talaga sa sideline nakatayo. No?
Coach Timmy has been there, done that na talaga as a player and now as the head coach of the men's team. 2-1 San Beda. A goal combination
Nice.
now for Salarzon.
Ganda ng combination play kasi talagang na-deceive yung blockers ng San Beda. Tapos he did not end with a hard hit. But look at that. It's just a tip to zone 2. Walang tao doon.
Pakiramdam ko dito kay Salarzon, converted middle ito. I mean, he moves like a middle but he operates at the wing.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of that over the years. Quite recently lang sa PVL. I mean, when you have Ivy Laxina now playing the wing spiker position for F2 Logistics, di ba?
Oo nga. Ito si Justin Santos. He had the right idea by pushing that ball to zone 1. Lumabas lang. Sumobra lang.
And there's the unorthodox serve naman para dito kay Sendon. Oh, nice drop.
Oo. And to think, sabi ni Montemayor, nahihirapan daw siya sa outside hitting position, outside hitter position because nga opposite siya. Ibang footwork, tapos kaliwete din siya. Pero
That's very
smart
rare,
move.
no? That you have an open spiker who's actually left-handed.
Oo.
Sa earlier game na napanood natin, Mapua actually had 2 lefties on the floor at the same time. Muntik na mahulog si Chiqui Pablo sa kanyang upuan. Doon sa drop ball attempt. Ay, yan na! It worked for Ateneo.
Ang galing kasi ng mga reception. Kanina akala ko nobody was going to get it. Nagtinginan yung San Beda but they managed to put that over.
Kung nandito si Denise Tan, hinampas na niya yung mesa. No? 4-3 Ateneo. Ken Batas.
Wow.
And San Beda has an answer.
Alam mo, dapat meron tayong speed dito, no? Camera or
Mamaya,
radar.
Pag nakita mo yung serve nung si Obet Mukaba ng NU,
NU.
I think that goes at least 100 kilometers an hour. Good reception here for both teams actually. Rus out of position, Montemayor.
Yeah, si Russ nga tried to set that ball pang kaliwete, kaya lang it just went over sa reach ni Montemayor.
Gian Salarzon
Eto
coming
na
off an
naman.
18-point performance. Actually one of the leading scorers of the tournament so far for a single game.
Yeah, I can understand why.
Pero yun na nga, service error naman ang kanyang ipinamigay doon. Errors 3 for Ateneo, 2 for San Beda. Good serve there from Montemayor. Quick play! Suspended in mid-air pa si Gopio noon, Chiki.
Grabe! Tingnan natin ito.
Yung hang time niya, tingnan mo yung hang
That's
time
a
niya
good
rito.
first ball. That's a good
Oh.
setup. Tapos talagang tiningnan niya kung saan niya dadalhin yung bola. And it didn't really help na isa lang yung blocker niya. Kailangan double dito kay Gopio.
Oh, nag-TikTok pa, nag-TikTok muna siya bago pumalo. Ganun katagal. Ayan. Napalakas nga lang ang kanyang serve. Speaking of Jet Li Gopio. And now this brings up Andre Bakil. Or Bakil rather. Tied at 6. Opting for the soft serve this time. Ho! At nanggugulat po ito si Gutierrez, yung bagong center ng Ateneo. Seeing his first action of the game, Enzo Gutierrez.
Oo, sinasabi ni Gutierrez, hindi lang ako setter. Ano rin ako, somebody you have to watch out for. I can attack.
Yeah, this kid is what, 6'2", as you said? Ito si Enzo Gutierrez, and he has just turned 20.
Wow! Freshman.
Freshman, sophomore perhaps. Yeah, I would think freshman because I'm not experienced covering him before. Gutierrez, sky high, Pasino, yes.
Alam mo, yun yung one of the advantages kapag mataas yung set mo nagkakaroon ng oras para mag-adjust yung hitter mo.
And of course, may pagka-superman din po itong si Abil Pasino. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Now, coming to the second set of the game, head coach Ariel de la Cruz of San Beda University strongly commanded his players na laging gawa ng paraan sa loob ng court and make the right choice kasi sayang ang puntos kung magkaka-error sila. Hindi pa uli ang lahat para sa San Beda Red Spikers for sure. They will bounce back regardless of the situation. Noel and Shiki.
Well, alam naman natin, this is a 3-set game at the very least. Ateneo did claim set number 1, and San Beda still looking good so far here, controlling their errors. Only 2 errors so far for the Red Lions. And of course, you are joining us in our continuing coverage of the vleague Collegiate Challenge 2023 Men's Division naman po tayo. Noel Zarate with the comebacking Cheeky Pablo and Arlov De Jesus from the Paco Arena. And we have Pranger Dalihudin. That's such a great nickname, by the way.
Alin?
Si Pranger, kasi haba ng pangalan niya, Mohammed
Shaif,
Ali Talihudin, di ba? I mean, it's a
Oo.
nice, very nice name, but nickname Pranger. Wow. Parang short for Power Ranger.
Oh.
Out daw yun. Nagulat din si Pranger.
Akala ko inside, but linesman said it was outside.
Diba? I wonder what Pranger means. P Ranger, siguro Power Ranger.
Pwede.
Magulang niya.
Pranger.
Mas bata sa atin. So Pranger with a service error. Just the third for San Beda in this set. Montemayor wants it back, can't get it back. Salarzon wanting to add to the Ateneo lead. Almost drops it in. Binuhay, pero free ball. Gutierrez, back to Salarzon, attacking zone 1 with success.
Zone 1 talaga yung pinakamahirap na target kasi yan yung or rather pinakamadaling target kasi walang nagbabantay usually dun eh.
And
There you
San
go.
Beda is claiming they may have a case here,
Oo.
although the line judge was really right there and made a quick call. So they're saying that is in. So Jerick Sendon. Bruce Baldos. Good defense once again at the net for Ateneo. They'll go to the other side.
Galing.
Cross court is good.
Kasi alam mo yung ginawa ni Baldos, tiningnan niya yung outside hitter, parang signaling na ibibigay niya yung bola sa kanya and then he went for an opposite.
So may konting delay pero no delay in the attack there coming from Justin Santos. Or check that, Ralph Cabalza actually getting that as it is Justin Santos now to serve. Close first set, 10-9 Ateneo. Defense was there pero tira ni Batas was blocked out. So a point to Ateneo.
Yeah, good angle in the hit there, recognizing na meron siyang dalawang blockers off the block.
Ken Batas. Niloloko nga siya last year. Dapat mag-low siya eh. Diba? Baka naman tuloy niya. That's just out though from Ken Batas.
Ano sagot sa'yo?
Hindi. Niloloko siya ng mga kakampi niya last year. Kaya sila pa sinyo. Dapat mag-low yan eh.
Oo nga.
Bakit? Batas nga eh. And it's pronounced Batas, by the way, not Batas. I mean, we were corrected already before. Baldos, Montemayor! And how about that? The setter getting a block point.
Yeah, it's really important na kapag nagbablock ka, kita mo to, the hands were really close together, hindi makakalusot, walang gap.
And Enzo Gutierrez using all 6'2" of his frame to get that done. Blue Eagles now up 2. Salarzon, here's that power serve once again. Baldos going back to Montemayor at nalusot sa kamay ni Batas.
Ang taas din tumalo ni Montemayor.
Yeah. Remember, he was San Beda's leading scorer in their opening day loss.
Yeah, he had 9 points, attack points.
Almost getting an ace that time. Nakaabang ang depensa. Although Pasino was able to get it off the hands.
The angle of the hit was the one that caused it to go out of bounds.
So 13-11. Dikitan pa rin po rito ang kumurap pangit dito sa ating first set. As Jet Li Gopio is gonna put it in play. Little jump float na medyo matalim. Oh wow, single block once again for Emil Pasino. He has been doing everything at the net today.
Yeah, there's that first ball. Maganda yung first ball kaya sa gitna, pero basang-basa ni Pasino. Great timing sa kanyang talon.
Single-handedly patrolling the net.
Yeah.
So 14-11 Ateneo. They'll go to the back row, pero kinulang naman Ang tira that time nito si Cabalsa.
Trying to diversify yung mga attacks nila by going to the back row hitter. It just did not go in.
Ateneo's up by 5 pero pinapagalitan pa rin sila ni Coach Timmy.
Meron siguro mga plays na dapat gawin na hindi nagagawa pa.
Gopio hininaan yung serve this time. Baldos on the combination play. Send Dunstern this time to get a block point. Ateneo now with 3 block points here in set number 2. They had 4 in set number 1. And they are now up by 5 into our second technical timeout. Back with us here inside the Paco Arena. Set number 2 ng ating first game or third game total. First game in the men's division dito. Ateneo took set number 1 and they're now leading by 5 here in set number 2. Noel Zarate, kasama pa rin po si Chicky Pablo and our love De Jesus sa aming patuloy na paghatid sa inyo ng men's division of the vleague Collegiate Challenge. Quick play, nothing working so far here for San Beda. They're now down by 6.
Pero ito yung gusto mo sa San Beda, kahit na hindi pumasok yung tira nila, they went to the middle, nag-usap sila, nag-huddle sila to try and make it work the next play around.
Now they're going to change setters dito. Dom Castañeda is back in for San Beda. As Jet Li Gopio has been serving since Valentine's Day. Galing sa likod, still no answer from San Beda. Oh, there's the answer, double contact.
Yeah. Makikita mo rin sa ikot ng bola
Yeah,
kung double nga yung contact ng setter.
he's gonna learn. He's only 20 years old, think about that.
Oo.
Here's Andre Bakil now, the 21-year-old on the serve.
Nice.
Nice drop.
Smooth operator, kumbaga.
Both offense and defense, Amil Pasino has really been doing well. And here's another Mangulapnan seeing his first action ngayon para sa Ateneo. This is Jan Mangulapnan, the younger brother of Vince Mangulapnan, national team star, who has now joined Ateneo after defeating them as a member of the National University. So lumipat na po. We will see, sana makuna natin si Vince mamaya. Of course, yung kanyang sister naman, si Maggie Mangulapnan, has now turned pro after playing for UST. Nasa PVL na ngayon with Photon. So the Mangulapnans are everywhere.
Volleyball talaga, volleyball family.
Remember a time when there was a lot of Dimakulangats and a lot of Balses. Now it's the new craze, is the Mangulapnans. Castañeda. New libero in para sa Ateneo.
Wow.
My goodness.
Nakita ko ang ganda ng pitik ni Mangulapnan. Kaya talagang if you're the hitter, look at that.
Oh wow, that's like Vince. And perfect setup for Ken Batas.
Yes.
New libero in for Ateneo, by the way, is itong si Lane Crisostomo.
Good eye
Papalitan
there.
na sila, yeah.
Good eye there by Shaif, by Granger.
Granger. And he will serve. So Granger Tahiludin. Sharp serve, fielded well by Crisostomo. Mangulapnan, and that is down. However, a net touch against San Beda actually. Sayang yun, no? Puntos na sana sa'yo, napunta pa sa error ng kalaban. Diba?
Pero ang ganda ng tira niya.
Yeah.
He went long and it ended up sa may end line na. Mahirap
Ateneo.
gawin yun.
Well, right now, Ateneo up by 6 now, up by 5 na lamang after the service error. Coming from Sendon. So Justin Santos now to serve for the Red Lions. Mahaba pa ito. They can still get some headway. Ateneo actually has committed more errors in this set.
Oh,
Almost an ace.
buhay.
Bakil can't score. Tingnan mo naman yung setup to ni Pasino. Ginulangan na niya yung kalaban.
Natawa din siya doon sa ginawa niya. Pero ang ganda nun deceiving. Kala mo titirahin niya, tapos yun pala sinet up sa kakampi.
Well, Mangulapnan had his moment, his brief moment here on the double sub. He will head back to the bench. Garcia coming back in for Ateneo. Arvin Garcia. Blue Eagles needing 4 more points to secure set number 2. Batas. Labas.
Ngayon naman, ang dami na talaga. Double digits na ang errors ng Ateneo and most of it coming from the service zone.
Yeah, but the attack point so far, 12-6 for the Blue Eagles.
Yeah.
Dikit po yan ng first set, 13-11. 2 lang. Dalawa lang po ang abante ron
Nice.
ng Ateneo. And another attack point. This time courtesy of Enzo Gutierrez.
Yeah, and if the setter is in front, isipin mo, dalawa lang ang hitters nito. But then, you have to consider Gutierrez. He can also score from the front.
And again, he is 6'2", so he is not a small guy na pwede mong bitiwan lang basta-basta. Salarzon, out.
Alam mo, nakakapagod din ang jump serves especially pag ganyan, very loaded.
Right.
So you can just imagine yung resistensya ni Salazar, stamina.
O, si
Nice
Montemayor gumaya naman.
Oo.
Salarzon galing sa likod and a net touch. That is going to go against San Beda.
You know, San Beda has to be careful with the net touches kasi kung minsan nakukuha na nila yung puntos, kaya lang nabibigay sa kalaban dahil nga nahawakan ng net.
You have to give credit to our referees also. Sobrang bilis na nga ng laro ng men's game.
Nakikita
Pa nila yung net touch.
oo.
Mababa.
Baba. Yeah.
Ateneo now with 7 set points. As Arvin Garcia tries to close it out for the Blue Eagles. Over-received. Sino tatapos? Yun ang tumapos. Amil Pasino continuing his brilliant showing in this second set as we take a look at that winning point once again. If at first it comes back, the second one is mine. So,
Kailangan magic din,
ayun na nga
mabilis mag-isip.
25-17 Ateneo taking set number 2. As we look at some of the highlights from the second set, ito medyo, nung una, maganda pa ang palag dito na San Beda, but then Ateneo started to get their momentum early this time.
May rhythm na Nagkaroon na ng rhythm ang Ateneo and they were playing very loosely. They were having fun inside the court. Kaya naman, nabibigay ni Gutierrez or whoever the setter is to whomever he wants kasi maganda yung first ball nila.
And Amil Pasino got very busy
Yeah.
in set number 2, scoring a lot of points both on offense and defense. We'll break down the numbers when we return for set number 3. Bago po natin simulan ng ating third set, let's see how Ateneo decimated San Beda in set number 2.
Yeah, look at the attack points. 6 lang ang nagawa ng San Beda because ang hirap ng mga bolang binibigay ng Ateneo sa kanila. Hindi sila makasetup ng ng mabilisan at ng tama. And then the errors, Ateneo had more. Kaya lang yung attack points nga at saka meron silang blocking that compensated for the errors.
Sipin mo that 7-0 already in favor of Ateneo in terms of the blocking points. 4-0 no first set, 3-0 ngayon. San Beda is a pretty good blocking team, but somehow they can't get it done against Ateneo at this point. But let's see what transpires here in set number 3. And of course, you can watch us live on vleague.ph/live and of course, sa Bola TV. At binabati ko lahat ng mga kaibigan natin dyan sa Solar Sports na talagang kayo ang mga haligi ng... ayan, pakiscan lang po itong mga to. Ang dami niyang Facebook, Instagram, yung bagong Twitter na X na lang, yung TikTok, YouTube, yan. Pakiscan po. Ayan, salamat. Natatawa si Arlab. Of course, we are a trio right now for the men's volleyball coverage. Kung nagtataka po kayo kung bakit men's volleyball yung nasa hapon, niro-rotate po yan. For the first 2 days, I believe we had the women's game first. First week rather, we had the women's game first. We had the men's game first and the women's game in the afternoon session. Ngayon baliktad na po. It's going to be the women's games in the morning, and in the afternoon session naman, you're going to have these fine gentlemen who have no regard for the shape of the volleyball.
When you give them an opportunity, talagang they will take it.
Yeah. There's a guy who's taken all the opportunities he's had today, Emil Pasino. No aces yet for either squad. That's a quick play para dito kay Andre Bakil.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see sa San Beda. Kahit na ba down kayo ng 2 sets, when you get a point, i-celebrate nyo yan para umakyat talaga yung momentum and energy level.
If you take a look at the results from the first 2 sets ng San Beda rito, 25-14, 25-17 in their first match against University of Perpetual Health. Dito they did a little better against Ateneo. So little steps moving forward here for this program. Pasino took something off of that one. Montemayor na abangan ni Garcia.
Alam kasi ng Ateneo, sino ba go-to player ng San Beda? And if Montemayor is given the ball, you can talagang be sure na dalawa ang babantay sa kanya.
Middle na kumuha sa kanya doon. 2-all. Another quick play, just a little strong on the attack coming from Andre Bakil.
Well read by Ateneo, yung tinamaan ng San Beda yung bola for that quick play. They read it na mali yung tama ng kamay, so it went out.
Garcia. Gross able to get to that one. Baldos going to the other side ngayon. And that is going to be off the head of, I believe, Batas. Natabasan si Batas.
Sakit nun, ha?
Natabasan lang naman. Yung masakit pag may natanggal talagang buhok. 3-all. That fight being shown by San Beda so far. Good delay on the set. Back set ngayon, Montemayor, nakabang na naman ang depensa. Salarzon was there. Kabila naman para sa San Beda. Salarzon tips it over. Second ball attack. Crisostomo keeping it alive. Salarzon tries it again and gets it off the hands of the defenders.
Yeah, the down the line na kung titirahin niya ng down the line yun, hindi makakalusot yung bola niya. Kaya ginawa niyang cross court and tooled the block in effect.
Lead goes back to the Blue Eagles as Ken Batas serves. Ano bang kabila ng Robinson's Otis? Doon naman niya pinapunta.
Alabang. Hindi, joke.
Layo. Grabing serve yun. 4-all. Montemayor. Was that in? Oh, and then according, line judge said no, but referee Mark Santos said yes. And Coach Timmy Santo Tomas is beside himself. Walang challenge dito, guys. Although very soon we might have it. I was talking to Mr. Tony Boy Liao, of course, yung tournament director natin. Of course, we were together in Cagayan de Oro for the recent PVL on tour. And he said that they may put a challenge system, not necessarily here in the vleague, but starting in the Spikers Turf this October, which now means dalawang challenge system niya kasi hirap ilipat-lipat yan from one venue to another. So the one in the PVL, because the PVL and the Spikers Turf will start at the same time, the one in the PVL stays panibago para sa Spikers Turf. Then that'll be fantastic, right? May challenge system na lahat. Pero dito po sa vleague, no challenge system. So sometimes the line judges and the referees will call it the way they see it. Gutierrez, Pasino, dalawang beses. This time, Gopio. Great defense by San Beda. Oh, that's the second time Gutierrez is gonna be called for double contact.
And he's a little bit frustrated na, no? Kasi ang ganda na nung laro ng both teams. And you can see, no, itong San Beda, ang ganda rin ng net defense nila.
Kung puro power lang naman, aabangan nila. O, di okay lang, puro power. That's why you sort of missed the shots of Pasino earlier when he was varying his attacks. And Salarzon, for that matter. Ayan na.
Unless you're Gopio and you have a fast arm swing, faster than the
Tingnan mo
blockers.
yung hang time nito. Diba? Parang
Hang time talaga.
poster na poster eh. San Beda still up though. Gopio put something on that serve. And that shot is short coming from Ralph Cabalsa. Di kita po tayo dito sa ating third set. And we'd like to thank our friends on Bola.tv, our official live streaming partner. Hello, Mindy Lynn. Watching us now on Bola.tv. That is in.
Ganda nun. What an ace.
Not all aces have to be powerful. And Jet Li Gopio just proves that as Ateneo takes a 1-point lead into our first technical timeout. Eight-7 Ateneo, set number 3. The Blue Eagles also took the first 2 sets and are looking to close this one out. Ayan po si Yumiko sa kaliwa, si Melrose sa kanan. Ang mga kaibigan natin sa Bola.tv. Yumiko, bawal ang masukin dito. Yumiko! Yan! Diba? Pa-smile-smile lang, mga ganyan. Mamaya, malilibre na po ng cheeseburger. Yan, dalawang yan. As we resume the action, Noel Zarate, Chicky Pablo, Arlav Jesus, enjoying ourselves here at the Paco Arena. And you should too. I mean, you can actually watch us on the live streaming, but you can also come over and enjoy the matches here. For Chicky, I'm very surprised. It's your first time in Paco Arena.
Yes, yes, first time, and it's a nice arena. I can't wait to cover more games
You
here.
will this Friday. Kasama mo si Chicky Reyes.
Yes.
The reunion of the Chickies. Pangyayari po yan. Pasino can't score. Kabila naman, Montemayor. They do a quick play at the long reach for Garcia.
Ang ganda nung hit ni Garcia because it really seemed like the tip of his fingers were the ones that touched that ball. Pero nonetheless, napapunta niya dun sa lugar kung saan niya nakitang butas.
Sort of reminds you of Tony Kaufman when he was still playing for Ateneo. And this time, Gutierrez, nakangiti naman si Gutierrez kasi kanina tawagan siya ng double contact 2 beses. Ngayon naka-ace naman siya, which represents the first ace of this match by either team. The 20-year-old smiling, see if he can replicate it. Ateneo up by 2. Combination blink, andado na naman. And Batas along with Garcia.
Solid block there. Yung, double block, okay lang, no, na naiwan yung middle blocker nila kasi nasara nila for that attack.
Ateneo now starting to heat up once again. That's an errant set. Still kept alive though. Free ball from San Beda. Gutierrez to the back. Batas. Naabangan naman. Ang ganda ng depensa ni Bakil.
Ang bilis ng bawi ng San Beda in that attack.
Just when you thought that Ateneo was going to go full throttle and leaving the Red Lions, San Beda with an answer. Baldos, Crisostomo, Gutierrez ngayon, Ken Batas. Montemayor, kept alive by Emil Pasino. Emil now on offense, and he gets it done.
Naka-cross-court yung katawan niya Pasino dun but then he went for a down the line. Kaya medyo kailangan talaga on your toes ang floor defense.
AJ Rus is showing the mop man where he landed to try to stop that ball. Blue Eagles up 12, up 12 to 9 rather.
Wow.
Emil Pasino, may lakad ito.
Oo. What a serve. Kanino kaya mas mabilis? Sa kanya o kay Salarzon?
I don't know. This guy's smaller though. Salarzon's about like what, 6'4". And ito si Pasino's about 6'1". Cross court, dug up well. Gutierrez, Salarzon. Still kept alive though by San Beda. Santos. Salarzon, top spin, Baldos. Back set ngayon, Montemayor. Oh! Miscommunication between Gutierrez and Batas.
That's a really good back set. It's high, gives Montemayor time to adjust dahil meron siyang blockers in front.
Tumutodo na po rito ang San Beda in this rally aspiration against Ateneo. Garcia tries it again. Abang na naman ang depensa doon ni Garcia. Montemayor, and he gets that off the hands of Garcia.
Yeah. Smart hit there. Ayaw mo kasing to go up against or challenge a solid block na na-establish ng Ateneo in that last play. Kaya in-off the block na lang ni Montemayor yun.
Here's Ralph Cabalza right now. Oh, that is it. I don't know what Salarzon was thinking.
I think akala niya nandun na siya by the sideline. Pero meron pang konting gap.
Yep. Ateneo's lead is down to 1. Salarzon, nakabawi.
Salarzon, kahit na nagka-error siya in that previous play, wala, okay lang sa kanya, move on agad. Ganun talaga kailangan ng player Huwag mong
Narinig na natin yan dati kay Coach Oliver Almanzo.
Move
Pag
on,
iniwan ka na,
yes.
wag mo nang balikan. Kaya po si Coach O, Pag iniwan ka na, wag mo nang balikan. Katulad yan. Bakil, able to get it done.
Ang San Beda, 2 sets down but not a problem. Laban talaga sila dito and they're running really good plays left and right at the pins.
That's actually, Chica, a better performance for San Beda compared
Yes.
to the way they started set number 1. Bakil on the serve there. Gopio!
Si Gopio kasi sabi mo merong hang time Pag pinanood mo talagang parang tumitigil sa ere, nagbabasa ng libro. Tapos before he hits that ball.
Panahon natin yung nagbabasa ng libro. Ngayon po, nagti-TikTok na po sila
Oo nga pala.
sa ere. Hindi ko alam kung nagbabasa. Yung mga libro kasi ngayon, pwede na makuha sa telepono
Oo nga, e-books.
E-books na Tayo iwan. Ayun. That's De Castro could not contain that shot coming from Pranger.
And that's what you want to see sa San Beda, ang energetic nila inside the floor, running those combination plays when you have the chance.
Montemayor can tie it up on his serve. Yes, he does!
Nag-uusap pa kasi ang kupunan ng Ateneo kung paano sila kukuha ng serve. And there you go, caught in the middle of their conversation.
Yep, there were no aces in the first 2 sets. Now each team has 1. Salarzon! And we have a timeout here called, or a second technical timeout, Ateneo 16, San Beda 15.
A great sign that the Blue Eagles' overall defense and hustle are really paying off. And head coach Timmy Santo Tomas of Ateneo said that they will take this win against the San Beda Red Spikers. Kaya naman, dagdag motivation daw ito para sa Ateneo. Noel and Chiki.
Ang hirap din yan, pinapressure ka na ng head coach mo na kailangan yung manalo. Although San Beda is now really doing their best to keep in step with the Blue Eagles. Earlier, of course, we did see Vince Magulabnan in an Ateneo uniform as Amil Pasino does what Amil Pasino does.
Ang ganda ng connection ni Gutierrez tsaka ni Pasino. Tiningnan ni Gutierrez si Pasino, and then look at that. That's the product.
Ano kaya sila mag-partner kaya sa beach volleyball para sa Ateneo?
Pwede, no?
That would be deadly.
Oo.
Salarzon. Quick play ngayon, and that is going to work para naman dito kay Justin Santos.
San Beda, hindi papayag na puntos ulit ang Ateneo. They had to stop the run, and that was a good play. That did it.
Well, let's see if Ranger can tie it up on his serve. Again, San Beda looking for their first win of this tournament. Gutierrez again to Gopio.
Alam mo, ang ganda ng connection ni Gutierrez to whomever the attacker is. Mapagitna, mapaspins, kuhang-kuha niya yung gusto nila.
And again, you have to credit the libero tandem naman ng Ateneo, Lance De Castro, pati na rin itong si Lane Crisostomo. They have been doing an excellent job getting the first ball for the Blue Eagles as Gopio puts it in play. Quick play once again. Oh! Tumira na si Gutierrez. Combination for San Beda. Pasino. Baldos, tinawid na lamang. Gutierrez again, finding Pasino off the block. Good!
We see a lot of fast plays here, and you can just imagine no, yung ikot ng play sa mind ng setter. Kanino ko ibibigay next? Paano ko ipapasok yung bola?
Oh, this Enzo Gutierrez is impressive so far, Chiki.
Yes, yes. And you run fast plays in your head through training.
Yeah. Nasanay na tayo sa kagalingan ng James Licauco. I mean, he's the real deal, but this kid is phenomenal. Itong si Enzo Gutierrez. Let's see what San Beda can do to answer back. Baldos, quick play. Santos could not score. Batas. One more time around for the Red Lions. They will go once again to Cabalsa. Pasino. And talaga may sagot na lahat ang Ateneo. Lahat ng tira ng Ateneo itong San Beda. Pasino tries again. Off the hands. Versus Baldos. Off the block once again.
Good save.
Oh, net touch against Gutierrez.
Mapapanganga ka na lang while watching this game. Kasi talagang ang ganda ng ball movement, ang ganda ng mga reaction, quick reactions to the balls.
Ang haba ng rally.
Ang haba ng rally. Yes. Yun nga, yun yung ibig sabihin nun, maganda yung defense ng parehong teams.
19-17 Ateneo. Santos serving for San Beda. Oh, Garcia, that's like the third time he gets away with that.
Sabi ni Garcia, ayoko ng long rally. Short lang ngayon, short. So that was a good tip there to zone 6.
Ateneo needing 5 points to secure their second win of this tournament. After getting a 4 sets win against Emilio Aguinaldo College. And an error on the serve coming from Gutierrez. And now the setter para dito sa kupunan ng San Beda, Jason Baldos. Gutierrez, batas. AJ Rus was there. Cabalsa. Uh-oh, that's too near the net. And a simple tip coming from Andre Bakil.
Ang ganda, well read. Meron siyang dalawang blockers, nakita niya yung floor defense. Kapag tinamaan niya yung bola ng malakas, sigurado masasagot yon. So he just tips it.
Well, this lead is down to 1. Garcia. Gutierrez this time, too near for Ken Batas. Did somebody touch the ball? Yes. And San Beda saying, no, they did not.
Kailang yun nga, walang ano dito no?
Yeah, but the line judge was very quick to signal that there was a touch from Montemayor. So after all of that, Ateneo's lead is 2. Pasino.
Nice.
Good defense on the floor. Galing kay Emil Pasino. Salarzon scores off someone's hands again.
I think he took advantage dahil si Montemayor was a smaller blocker. So doon niya napadaan yung bola niya.
And now 22-19 for the Blue Eagles. Coach Timmy Santo Tomas is watching how Pasino executes this jump serve. Montemayor. Lots of power, not contained by Salarzon.
Montemayor recognizing na hindi nakapayong yung kamay ng blocker ng Ateneo. So, challenge niya. And
Yes.
sure enough, it went out.
Pero mga ganyan, quick read na kagad yun eh.
Oh.
Cabalsa on the serve. Batas. Somebody's hands again. And we're gonna have a sub. Sendon will return. Garcia will take a seat. So Jerick Sendon is back to try and finish the job. Ateneo needing only 2 more points to get their second win of the tournament. Timeout, San Beda.
Okay.
Kailangan makadalawa tayo dyan. Mag-24 yan, mag-22 tayo. Kailangan kapitan natin ulit yan. Ha? Sige, pilitin natin makareceive ng maayos. I-convert tayo ng puntos. Kailangan makadalawa tayo. Ha? Huwag kayo magmamadali. Okay, Ral, pag tumasa yung bola, paluin mo. Huwag mo na experiment yung palo. Ha? Mamaya mo na isipin mo sa ito pala yung daliri mo. Ha? Hindi kayo muna 100%. Okay? Yan lang muna, guys. Ha? Go, 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 go.
So apparently Ralph Cabalsa is suffering from a finger injury.
Right. Ang sabi nga ni Coach Ariel 1 week pa lang silang nagte-train.
Yeah.
Kaya ito, nangangapa pa sila inside the court. Pero ang ganda ng linalaro ng San Beda.
I mean, it's one system that has been there for the longest time para dito San Beda, especially in the men's division. Sandon serve. Here's San Beda's attack. Gopio will set it up for Ken Batas. So to si Gopio is also auditioning as setter.
Oo nga.
Pwede
Ganda
rin.
ng pagkaset niya, no?
And Taluban is gonna check in for the first time. We have Eirat Taluban, who apparently has a lot of fans in the building.
Oo nga. Ang dami.
Taluban is 18 years old.
Yeah, you can see. He's pretty young.
Ateneo now going for the win. Montemayor says mamaya na kayo.
Yun nga yung sinabi ni Coach Ariel, di ba? Kapit. Kailangan kumapit ang San Beda. 2 points lang kanina.
Well, they're now up against 3 set points.
Oo.
Bakil will serve to try and keep San Beda in this match. Down 3 match points.
Wow.
Gopio again and again and again.
That was a good... Ano mo, kakapasok lang ng setter nila na bago and then puntos agad for the win.
And Ateneo takes this one in straight sets, 25-21. And Jet Lee Gopio posterizing the defense yet again as Ateneo takes their second win in this tournament. At tinalo po nila itong kupunan ng San Beda, hindi po 3 sets, 4 sets, 3 sets po. Inabot yan na 25-18, 25-17, and 25-21. And we await our player of the game who did a little bit of everything also in this game. Amil Pasino was brilliant on defense, brilliant on his serves, brilliant on offense as well. And again, did a little bit of everything for Ateneo's second consecutive win here in this tournament. And he is with our Love de Jesus.
I'm with the player of the game, Amil Pasino from the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Amil, back-to-back win sa inyo to nung nakaraan. Panalo kayo, si Enzo naman ang player of the game. Ngayon, ikaw naman. So, paano pinaganda itong match against the San Beda Red Lions?
Yun nga sabi ni coach na palaging yung intensity namin, palaging wait lang. So, yung intensity namin palaging taas para yung confidence namin tataas din.
Amil, ano pa yung kailangan namin abangan sa team nyo?
Mas mataas pa sa laro namin na pinakita namin kanina.
Is there anyone you want to thank and greet?
I just want to say hi to my family from Cebu, sa mga friends ko, and sa Cebu din.
Again, congratulations, Amil, and to the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Noel and Shiki.
Thank you very much, our love, with Amil Pasino. And of course, yan po, straight sets win ang nakuha ng Blue Eagles. Let's take a look at some of the game highlights. Actually, San Beda started out pretty well here, Chiki, up by 5 points in the early goings of the first set before Ateneo started to chip away. And from that point on, it was all Blue Eagles.
Yeah, ang Ateneo parang binasa-basa muna nila kung paano gagalaw ang San Beda and then they made their moves. That's why if you would see, no, babalikan mo yung yung game na to. Pagdating sa second technical timeout, parating Ateneo na nagle-lead. And they were able to run plays, they were able to control the balls, kaya nakakapag-set up sila ng iba-iba.
That was the Amil Pasino show in the second set. In the third set, maganda pong laban na pinakita rito na San Beda. And we were talking about that program starting to click in. After a while, you're going to see some very, very positive results. But again, Ateneo was able to find the right moves at the right time. And San Beda now 0-2 in this tournament.
Yeah, tsaka yung sinabi nga ni Pasino kanina, no, yung intensity kasi ng Ateneo talagang nandun Tapos pataas ng pataas. Hindi bumababa Usually, di ba, mapapagod ka na when you go to the later set. But them, hindi.
Right?
Hindi nila pinakita yon.
At sana hindi pa po kayo pagod kasi meron pa po tayong isang laban. A rematch of last year's final in the vleague. The University of Santo Tomas taking on the National University. Stay with us for more action from the vleague Collegiate Challenge. Volleyball is back dito po sa vleague.
Quite a rally we have here between these two lady squads. Bola, bola, going sa likod, and that's it.